Okay, Season 2, Episode 1 of Peacemaker. All our favorite characters are back. You know, Hardcore, Amanda Waller's daughter, Vigilante, Economics, and Peacemaker. This first episode takes place 6 months after the first season. You know, he killed his dad. The Justice League shows up after they finished the butterfly scandal. Everyone's back. The show's funny. The show's crazy. You got some tension between the two. But the show ultimately opens up with Peacemaker going into his quantum unfolding unit, whatever the fuck it's called, and Eagly flies out. He tracks down Eagly to a different door, and it has Peacemaker stuff. He sees the Peacemaker stuff. He goes in. It's a nice, rich house. His dad's there. His brother's there, who he famously killed in the first season as a kid. And they're just living this lavish life. They're heroes. It just blows Peacemaker's mind. He kind of wants to go back to it the whole episode, and then he throws an orgy, and then ultimately does. He meets them from a different universe, then he ultimately kind of runs into himself from a different universe. He kind of kills him, and that's where the episode ends. But what I want to talk about is the retcon with the Justice Gang in the beginning, because that does not make sense. Just because you switch the Justice League out with the Justice Gang doesn't mean it's taking place in the DCU. This continuity doesn't make sense unless they do more to explain. It's only the first episode, which I'll give it credit for that. But so far what they set up is that the Justice Gang shows up at the end of Peacemaker Season 1 when the Justice League did it in the original. This universe starts with Superman. The DCEU starts with Man of Steel to Batman vs. Superman to Suicide Squad to Justice League to Wonder Woman, Aquaman, The Flash, Shazam movies. These are DCEU. And there's also the Suicide Squad. He's in the Suicide Squad. He's one of the main characters. The first season of this show is a sequel to the Suicide Squad. It starts with him leaving the hospital from that movie. You can't tell me that that's what they need to fix, not the end with the Justice Gang. It's this continuity, because it's like if you go full reboot with a brand new Superman and Wonder Woman's coming out and Batman could be Pattinson, could be Brave and the Bold, who fucking knows? But there is this already this universe, and I thought they were going to do multiverse to like switch from DCEU to DCU. This is crazy. But it just doesn't make sense, because the connective tissue starts from all the way in there. It would be like if